Let's transition and let's go to the NBA. Let's talk about Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers beat the Magic 106 to 103 last night. Anthony Davis had 26 points, 19 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 12 of 18 from the floor. He shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line. LeBron James had 19 points, but D'Angelo Russell stole the show. 28 points. I think he had 14 points in the fourth quarter. The Lakers improved to 2-2 on the season. So it was something a few days ago that LeBron James had said in his post-game press conference in the immediate aftermath of the game. I think the Lakers, they had played. I think it was the Phoenix Suns. It was the Phoenix Suns on Friday. They played the Suns on Friday, and they beat the Suns. It was 195. The Lakers beat the Suns 195, but the Suns actually had a decent lead in that game. The Lakers had to overcome a deficit. The Suns were up 12 at one point in that game. But it was something that LeBron James said in the post-game press conference that caught my attention. And he was speaking on Anthony Davis. This is LeBron on Anthony Davis' critics. LeBron says Anthony Davis doesn't care what people think about him, and LeBron himself doesn't care what people say about Anthony Davis. And so it got me to thinking about LeBron James. And yes, LeBron James is a 4-time NBA champion. He's a 4-time NBA Finals MVP. He's also won multiple NBA MVPs throughout his career, and he is an icon when you think about NBA basketball. He's the greatest player in my generation, and to me, he's top 3 all time. I think MJ, Kobe, LeBron are the 3 greatest players in NBA history. No matter how you rank them, I think LeBron James deserves to be in that conversation with the Kobe Bryants of the world and the Michael Jordans of the world. But LeBron, after the game, saying that he doesn't care about what people say about Anthony Davis, that's the reason why LeBron James will never be considered the GOAT, in my opinion, because that's not something that we would ever hear Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan say about their co-stars. We heard Kobe criticize Shaq year after year after year when Shaq would come into camp out of shape. We heard Kobe always criticize Shaq. We always heard Michael Jordan have things to say about Scottie Pippen. And you hear LeBron James speaking on Anthony Davis and saying he doesn't care what people say about Anthony Davis. But LeBron, you should care about what people say about Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis is going to be the key if you're ever going to win that 5th championship that you desire. LeBron, you got 4 championships in your career. Kobe is a 5-time NBA champion. Michael Jordan is a 6-time NBA champion. Tim Duncan is a 5-time NBA champion. You only got 4 championships, and 4 championships is great. But you could win a 5th championship if Anthony Davis elevates his game in the postseason and doesn't wilt beneath the pressure. That's the problem. And the first game against the Denver Nuggets, opening night, ring night for the Denver Nuggets. Remember, in the offseason, we heard Anthony Davis speak to reporters and talk about how they are ready for the Denver Nuggets. They've been hearing all the outside noise and the outside chatter that's been going on from the Denver Nuggets, because the Denver Nuggets, they were not, they made it clear that they wanted to beat the LA Lakers, and basically the Lakers were a team that the Nuggets felt like they got all the praise, and they didn't win that series against the Nuggets. The Nuggets, not only did they beat the Lakers, but they swept the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. So the Nuggets, they didn't apologize for the shots that they took and aimed in the direction of the LA Lakers. So Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they talked about in the offseason how they wanted to play the Denver Nuggets, and they were looking forward to that matchup. And against the Denver Nuggets, opening night, Anthony Davis in the second half goes 0 of 6 from the floor. For the game, AD had 17 points, shot 6 of 17 from the floor, and he was the reason why the Lakers lost ring night, because LeBron showed up. 21 points, 10 of 16 shooting. Austin Reeves, 14 points. Taurean Prince, 18 points. If Anthony Davis shows up, they beat the Denver Nuggets on opening night, and they send a message to Denver letting them know, hey, yes, y'all won a championship last year, but this year, the road to the NBA Finals is not going to go through Denver. It's going to go through LA, and you're going to have to beat us again to get back to the NBA Finals. Instead, Anthony Davis in the second half against Nikola Jokic shoots 0 of 6 from the floor. And then head coach Darwin Ham, earlier in the offseason, he talked about how he wanted Anthony Davis to shoot more perimeter shots. No! You don't want Anthony Davis shooting more perimeter shots. The man is 6'10". And when he's at his best, Anthony Davis is a top 10 player in the NBA. You look at Anthony Davis for his career. Anthony Davis averages 24 points per game, 10 rebounds per game. And before Nikola Jokic, before Joel Embiid, before Giannis, it was all about Anthony Davis. So I don't like LeBron saying that he doesn't care about what the critics say about Anthony Davis, considering Anthony Davis is the biggest key for the Lakers to be championship contenders and for LeBron James to capture his 5th NBA championship. The Lakers are not going to win another NBA championship in the LeBron James and Anthony Davis era because of LeBron James. They'll win an NBA championship again if Anthony Davis elevates his game in April, May, and June and outperforms Nikola Jokic when it matters the most. And so I didn't like those comments from LeBron James. That's something that we would never hear Kobe or Jordan say. And that's the difference in his mentality in comparison to Kobe and Jordan. Their mentality is different. We saw Kobe. He literally told Dwight Howard, "You soft. You're soft." He told him he was soft. And he also had things to say about guys.